Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Niz Nation 521. Today we're going to be building a couple cars, and we're going to be doing a lot more races than we were last time. And when I say a couple cars, I mean one specific car for on-road, track, street racing, cross-country, and rally. So we're just going to be buying multiple versions of the same car. And that car is this one, because I recently got this car, a trait for the BMW. And yeah, it's only a V6 auto, but still, it's pretty cool. I like the coupe better than the big fat sedan that we had with the BMW, and plus the BMW is getting kind of shaky around the edges. Now, currently we are going to set this back to stock, and we're going to upgrade it from there. Show you guys on camera. Reset to default. Yep, say goodbye to that 510 horsepower. And since we finished off with street racing last time, today we're going to be picking up a little bit of track racing. So not as much split decisions to make considering there isn't traffic. And also will be on a bit more of a tracked surface. So first thing I want to do is put some tires on it. Don't make the backs too wide. Just that much should do. We're not going to throw an immense amount of power at this thing. Just enough. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of like these wheels. I think they look good on it, so I'm going to keep those. And we're going to use the stock 4.6 liter 4-valve V8 in this thing. Throw on a couple max power mods being the cam and the air intake, because the cam gets you to rev a whole lot better. Everything else is not going to be at the top, like I said. Not really looking to build this car, just to make it a little bit quicker in the straight line, because this thing does have a pretty high gear range. Flywheel, we can make it a little bit lighter, but not too much. So yeah, just making sure we got everything, and then we'll head out pretty soon here. Alright, we got all those done for the engine mods. We're going to use race brakes because I like to brake late for some reason. Yeah, we'll go sport suspension again. Use the anti-roll bars on it. A little bit of chassis reinforcement right in there. For the drivetrain, we're going to go with just a clutch and a sport transmission. Keep the driveline the same. Go with a sport diff. This way we still have a car that can handle some kind of bumps. Granted, it has race slicks. So, actually, instead of spending that money on race slicks, we could just use the semi-slick compound, or even the street tire, because we're not putting down that much power. So we go with the semi-slicks. Keep the same sizes, because it's not a whole hell of a lot of power, but it's still a respectable amount. Only thing that ticks me off about this car is this wing back here. I don't really like it. Our options are a Forza wing, or just take this bitch off. You know, we're just going to keep it. We're not going to corner on anything righteous today. 478, and that's on naturally aspirated engine. When we go over to the street race, we're going to be throwing some more mods at it, just because of straight line performance, this, that, and everything. Yes, I know, I've already beat that. Come on. I gotta select something. Actually, the first thing we could do is check out what this guy gave us. Very kind of the man. Let's go! Alright, we made it to the gift spot. Sometimes I get pretty good stuff out of these. I know this is kind of just like where people throw away their cars, but I get some pretty good stuff out of here sometimes. I got a Continental GT out of there once. Alright, let's see. What are we getting?
Wow, that's generous. Well, just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it? Shall we send a thank you?
I don't know. We'll see. Ooh! Ooh, not bad. Yeah, we'll send a thank you for that. It's actually not a bad car to get out of one of these. Alright, we have a race to do though. And I want it to be a street race. Where's a street race I have not completed? I know I didn't do them all, definitely not. There's one. Alright, I will see you when I get there. And let's get to it. Let's see if our makeshift Mustang is good enough to handle itself. I have good hopes about it. I think we did a pretty good job on this car. Considering the fact that it's not exactly built yet, but we'll get to that. Because from street racing, we're going to go to rally. Yes, a rally V8 Mustang. Let's get to it. Starting off, I think we'll have pretty decent launch because of the semi-slicks. Not bad, not bad. Crown Vic's going. We are definitely at a horsepower disadvantage here. It's alright, just gotta keep drafting. Here comes the 300. Oh, that wasn't even a 300. I'm stupid. Oh, we got it though. Downshift for this corner. Little bit of brakes that I did not need at all. Alright, we used some brakes around there. We got around there, but we got out of line. That was a horrible line I took through there. But it's all good, it's all good. We just gotta make up for it. Come on. They're starting to pull. You're definitely at a big horsepower advantage here. We're catching up to fourth. Good line through there. It's not going to be enough. Alright, that was on me. I got cocky. I gotta keep going back. I gotta get out of first person. I don't know why I took such a bad line through there. I had a chance at fourth, but it's okay. .244 and in fifth. You know what? That's alright. We're gonna head back to the drawing board. Throw a little bit more power at it. And then we're gonna come back to this race. I reckon we can do this. I'll meet you guys in the garage. Welcome back into the garage. We are going to be changing the naturally aspirated aspect of this here car and throwing a little supercharger on it. I say little, but you'll be surprised about the difference it makes. We are not going to soup this thing up just for, oh, that makes it right to S1. We're bottom of S1 right now. Let's change that. Alright, I lied. We are going to start putting some more serious power onto this thing. Along with the same lines of putting that spoiler on. Because we kind of need it now. I think it already has a good front chin as it is. Let's go put that on. The big boy exhaust. I already have cams on it. Big pistons. I'm just looking to get top of S1 right now. Because we are only at 19. We'll get smoked by everything right now. That brings everything down. But they are vitals. So we're going to go throw those on. I do believe that we might be able to throw on a race transmission right now. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, just gonna do that for the shift times. Gonna do a drive shaft to make it light, and we're gonna change around on the diff for race diff. Because we are S1 right now. Middle to bottom. Doesn't sound too bad. I'm wondering if this thing has the capability with this engine that's in it to even get up to the top of S1. I don't think so. We might have to take the engine out. Pretty good. It's a big engine though, it's very heavy. Yeah, we're not doing that. Do we sin and put a V12 in it? I think we do. We now have a V12 Mustang. Let's make it twin turboed as well. At this point, we will be putting race slicks on it, or else we're just going to wheel spin. And thicker tires. Oh, this is the song from Forza Horizon 4 in the background. I'm going to throw some cams on there. Make this thing rev. We pretty much have a Lamborghini engine in this thing. Let's get top of S1. That's, I'm pretty sure, about as top of S1 as we're going to get with this car. Change that up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it. We're going to get... I'm not going to put the front lip because it just looks atrocious. It, it looks like a cutlery blade. Alright. Yeah. 1300. Yeah, we're definitely spinning tires. Oh boy. I gotta test this thing out. I interrupted myself. So yeah. How much wheel spin? It's a drift car. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna throw traction control back on. Because we are no longer at a horsepower disadvantage. Definitely not at a speed disadvantage, but oh my god, traction control. Alright, I will see you guys when we get back to that race. And welcome back. We are at the start of the next race. First thing I want to do to the car, though, is lower some of these tire pressures just a little bit. Take this gearing, bring it towards acceleration. We do not need those long gears for this. We are going to go into aero, up the aero a little bit, because this thing doesn't corner too well quite just yet. 1.20 seconds, 0 to 60 in a 1.30. This is going to be insane. Alright, here we go. This thing is quick now. Everybody else is as well, but hey. Take a little corner through there. Like I said, this thing is not a good corner car. Traction control working dreams over there. Passing the Corvette and close to the passing the Viper. I hit the Viper. Alright, we are coming in up on a what looks to be a Chevrolet of sorts. He hit me. Here's where we might have some running issues. The AI not being competent, and my cornering skill issues. Those two are flying ahead. Come on, we got this. We just gotta pass those two. It's not even halfway through. We still have time. We got time to catch them. The front of our car is floating. This is where our horsepower gains come in. Come on. Just get a podium finish. Can we make second? I don't think so. That finish is coming up pretty close. Cornering used to be our friend. It is no longer. Coming around the corner. Great line through there. And across the line in third place. Not bad. Alright, I will see you guys back in the garage where we'll prep this car for a rally. Alright, everybody. It's time to take this massive V812 out and find the smallest engine, which is going to be the 4.6. Taking off the supercharger, not adding all-wheel drive, because I'm not going to be that bad about it. Unfortunately, guys, I think we have to add it. It looks horrendous, to me at least, but we have to add it. It bumps up. This thing just comes up around the corners all the time, and when we're rallying, we're going to be flying through the air. So I think it's better. Obviously, we have to go with suspension. I think we want weight on this. So we're going to add some weight. Alright, and we're going to go for a different tire compound because race slicks don't exactly like dirt so much. So, yep, rally compound. These tires are the biggest they can go? I think they are. Because we need grip. A lot of it. This thing's engine isn't going to be pushed up a lot. A couple things here and there is going to really be it. Free-flowing exhaust. We just need a little bit, or else we're just going to spin out everywhere. Brakes, not really. I would like to change transmission to a 7-speed, however. Change this out for a rally diff. And yeah. Should honestly be it. We will be changing some stuff in tuning with gear ratios, because it's not going to help itself off-road. We need those. Those are good tire pressures. This way towards acceleration. Aerodynamics, have that towards cornering, as we aren't going to be going fast this time. It's cornering is what we need. That should do it. I will see you guys at this next rally race. Welcome to the rally portion of today's video. I'm going to tune the car because we don't need a whole lot of speed on this one. We're going to need a lot of acceleration though out of the corners. I highly doubt we'll hit anything over 110. Other than that though, let's get to it. We got a podium finish coming up. Granted, it's not a victory I'm proud of, but it is a third place nonetheless. Third place finish, podium. I'm sorry for not talking in that one. I was kind of trying to focus. That was difficult to throw that thing around this track. But it made it around. I had the fastest lap. Look at that. Anyways, we're going to go back to the garage and set her on up for a street race. Which I'm hoping is going to be top of A class, because I'm not really ready for S1. I will see you guys when I get there. Alright, we're back in the garage setting up for our street. We're going to keep our aero. It's decent. Doesn't look good, but it's functional, I guess. Next up, we are going to get rid of this 7-speed transmission and throwing in the race transmission setup again, as we are going to twin turbo it. Street races aren't exactly, what's the word for it? Curvy. Well, some of them are, but most of them are about somewhat straight line speed. So we are going to need power here. A lot of it. Need these to spool up decently quick. Yeah, we're going to go with that. That's probably going to be our last mod. We're going to get rid of rally suspension while we're at it. We won't slam it because we still need some bump clearance. Put that on. Get rid of these rally tires. And put on something a little bit better. That gets rid of grip. Yeah. We will not be using these. Maybe like that. Somewhere around there, yeah. It's pretty decent. Getting rid of those, putting on those. Less rolling resistance. Back into the engine so we have a little bit more room to work in here. This engine will not rev high, but it'll have a lot of good stuff in it to make it a lot of power. There we go. Top of A class. We've done it. I will see you guys the next race. Welcome to the street race section of tonight. Yeah, the game's telling me I'm bad. Yeah, I know. Let's do it. We gotta tune ourselves this car to match what we need it to do. For an example, gearing's way off there. Like that. Aero, we don't need that much of. We need some speed. Here. Differential's good. That's still a rally diff, isn't it? Yes, we're going to use a little bit more high acceleration on this one. That should be good. Alignment we can't touch. That should all be up to par. Let's go. And it looks like that skill change in AI was all I needed. Come on. We're getting really good racing lines around these corners, though. Again, I'm trying to focus on the race, so I might not be talking as much as I did last time. And across the line. Finally getting a dub. But this last race coming up, that's really going to set the pace. Oh man, have to go to cross country with a muscle car. That's underpowered. Well, I mean, we can change that. We won though, we finally got a dub. And a couple levels. What are we gonna get? Ooh! That's actually pretty cool. As usual, see you guys back at the garage. And welcome into the garage for our last stage of tonight's recording. First thing we're gonna do is give this thing an off-road diff. To help it out, gonna throw on the 7-speed again. Give it a little bit more power if we can. I don't think we can though. Give it off-road tires. Not rally tires, off-road. Yeah, that looks bad. Looks very bad. Give it some wide tires as well. Gonna go on in and remove some weight here by throwing on some rally springs, taking out some weight, make it lighter. Trying to think of what else we can do to make this thing top of A class again. Flywheel, we can do that, yeah. Top of A class is what we're looking for right now. Oh, there we go. Put some pistons in it. Leaves us 3 more points to go. That shoots this one way over. I'm guessing that all of our engine stuff... Oop, that's getting close. What else can we throw at this thing? Roll bar. We'll actually bring our handling down. And doing that is going to push us to the bottom of S1. We're close enough as is. It's okay. We have more power than last time that we used on the street. Still have our twin turbos. I'll see you guys at the off-road event. And welcome to the final leg of tonight's journey through this 2002 Mustang. As per usual, back into tuning. We do not need that much speed. We need a little bit more acceleration out of this thing. Jeez, look at that, 0 to 60. Not even a second. Got perfect ride height. Springs are what I want. A little bit more towards cornering because this doesn't rely so much on aerodynamic grip as much as it does mechanical grip through the tires. Looks about right. Without further ado, let's start this final race. Oh, we might get this guy midair. Took that one with a little bit too much gusto. And across the line in third place, unfortunately, but it's still a podium finish. Alright, so, my thoughts on a 2002 Mustang being a platform. It's a good platform. I can see where its strengths are. It does have some weaknesses, but with every car you're going to have that issue. My massive issue with this thing is actually not the car, it's me. I'm not very good at this game, so it's not very much of a fair review. But it's just a car I have in real life. Not exactly, but you know, it's a cool car. I like it a lot. Definitely have more gameplay with it. I have to say thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video.